Hey, YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel, please! You guys are toxic. Do all little people think the same? Oh, dude, you guys really find that funny, chat? Like, I'm no...
randomly be like, yo, I want to hire you to like strip at my like bachelorette party or something like that. And it's just like, I'm not even a stripper. Like, I'm just...
Not a long reaction today. We react for a little bit, we don't react. Because let me explain to you why I react. When I react, my brain not recycles, my brain, I stall. At least I have to do my 6-hour shift with some reacting and gameplay. You know what I mean? That's my shift. That's my job.
The word midget is offensive. 3,
Of course.
2, 1, go.
Of course. It's 100%. Good job for all the fucking twats in my stream that call me a midget. Good job. Thank you. Very offensive, I take it.
Why I somewhat agree is because the term midget was actually coined back in the 1800s when little people could not, live normal lives. They couldn't go to work a certain way. They couldn't go to school a certain way. And that created an actual circus lineage of little people who make their livelihood based on the word midget. I understand that it is very painful, and it was very painful for me as a child to hear that word. But I think all of these people have stopped and told someone, like, you cannot refer to me by that. And I respect that as well. But if someone is like, I just don't care, and that's how I make my money, then do you.
It's the ignorant people that use it. It's the fact that people who aren't ignorant, that know the history behind the word or know that the word's offensive, still use the word as the hook, like midget wrestling. Like we don't see it called dwarf wrestling.
Chat, why do people say that in the first place? Why do people get entertained by saying you're a bald midget? You know? What's so fun about it?
Or little person wrestling, we call, like, that word is the hook that brings people in. To me, that just says a lot of like, oh, we know it's a bad word, we know it offends you, we just don't give a crap.
I've worked in the entertainment industry for over a decade, and I've also played drums on tour in a rock and roll band, and I've been reviewed as the midget drummer. It's really tough to be taken seriously and also take your project seriously when you are referring to us in an offensive way. Ask me what my name is and call me by my name.
People fetishize me.
Hold on, what does that mean? What does that mean, people fetishize me? What does that mean? People jerk off to me? They fantasize about you sexually. Eh? Oh. I mean, for me, I strongly agree. I'm sure a lot of people fetish over me.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wait, did I say it wrong?
For those of you that agree, I am very curious of what you guys come across, because I am like lost here. I'm like, wait, people fetishize about you?
Congratulations, man. Before meeting my wife, I dated average height women, but it was also like out in public when you're at a bar or anything, like someone would randomly come up to me and friends and be like, yo, I want to hire you to like strip at my like bachelorette party or something like that. And it's just like, I'm not even a stripper. Like, I'm just chilling at the bar with my friends.
I feel like as a female little person, we definitely get fetishized a lot. I almost think as a little person too, people don't think we are like real and have like real feelings, like we're some type of like mythical creature or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm a real person, I'm a lady, and the fact that you're talking to me like that it's bad.
I've also done a lot of entertainment gigs like Ali has, and it is an open door to invite all of these skeezy people and invitations into your face, they're right there.
Especially when you're in a, like you said, when you're in a bar or a club and people are drinking, then this gets amplified, and it's even
I see what
more
it means
like
now.
over the top. A lot of average sized people also look at it like, oh, I've never been with someone like that before. It's almost like a bucket list. you know.
What is
and we're
sex
on it.
like with a little person? And how
Yeah.
crazy
Hey,
can we
I
get?
mean,
Yeah.
Can you-
yeah. Damn. Come to think of it.
Tell me where you go to meet these bucket list
Yeah,
people.
I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you. I'll give you some numbers.
I feel like because I'm a guy and a little person, I don't get fetishized, like how she said, which makes me feel very sad, but also like I don't.
What do you mean? Shut the fuck up. Like, everyone has a fetish, right? For me, my fetish was black. You know what I mean, bro? Like, that's my fetish.
Do you have social media?
Wait, did you guys think I said fat black? Black. Back. You know what back off means? That's my fetish.
Yeah.
Really? And you
Yeah,
didn't get like
no one has ever slid into my DMs and be like, hey, I want to tower over you.
Really? I mean, some of my friends, they normally tell me, oh, you're so lucky because, you know, everyone wants to get like with you and stuff like that. It might be fun one night or one day when you are like kind of in the mood for it or whatever. But in my case, it's been a nightmare since I started like around like my last years of high school.
I've been an online sleuth and an online nerd since I was a kid. 15 years of my life is compiled on the internet. And I've spent half of that time warding off what I call LP collectors. Oh, and also if you want to sound cool and you know a little person, you can use the term LP. I would say.
You know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind dating a small person. Like, I wouldn't mind it. I legit wouldn't mind it. I'm telling you. Like, I'm not saying now, but I'm telling you, like, I genuinely wouldn't mind dating a small person. You are one, so of course.
I would have people messaging me, DMing me while I was a teenager up to this day, you know, can I have sex with you because you are a little person? That kind of messes you up as a teenager.
And you have to wonder, like, how far is somebody gonna take it?
Exactly.
And then we're little people, and then also we're women. So then it's like there's a whole safety thing that you have to worry about too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
are they going to just pick you up and take you off
Well,
somewhere?
I have straight up choked people out, like in defense of someone trying to pick me up so hard and not giving up that I'm actually jamming like my full core and body into their throat just to like get them off of me. I hate it, but it almost makes me like not used to human touch as much because I'm so used to like, do not pick me up. Do not fucking pick me up.
I want to have children.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, wow, we're all over the place.
Children? You know, I love kids. I think they're amazing, wonderful, cute. I think that that ship has sailed and sank
Jake
or
Paul's
whatever.
next boxing match! No way!
So I don't think that's a possibility for me.
Hey, yo,
but
Zoil,
more
my
power
boy
to
with a
them.
gifted sub, my boy, Zoil. My boy, Zoil, my butt, my butt, my butt, my butt. My boy, Zoil, I appreciate that, bro, thank you. Wait, why did you gift a sub in my channel? Thank you. Thank you, I'm honored, thank you.
Anyone else that does it as a average size person or a little person?
My parents are average height. It was always one of those things where they made me feel like I was just like everyone else. With me and my wife, it's one of those things where I want to bring up a kid and make him feel that same exact way, but explain to him that there's going to be things that are going to be tough. A little mini-me.
You know what I want to do, chap? You know why I want a kid? I want to continue my generation. I want to be able to like continue the fact that when I want my kid to be eventually having a kid to the kid to the kid to the kid to the point where in 100 years, 500 years time, my kid might be like fucking Brazilian and he does a DNA test and it ends up he's Iraqi, like his ethnicity was Iraqi, and then I'll be like, wow. Like, when they grow 500 years time, they'll be like, so who was my granddad? And they go on the internet and be like, what the fuck is this guy? You know, wow. If this world continues and internet evolves and all that shit continues, and they check the internet and they find me as a celebrity that was in it, Whoa! And then my great-great-great-grandson could be like a professional footballer, and I made him. If it weren't for me, I would have never made him. So people look up to that guy, but because they look up to that guy, I was the core of that. If it weren't for me, he wouldn't be there. So they would thank me and be like, because you'll get extreme fanboys and be like, oh shit, he was the creator, Ibrahim Muhammad. And like I want kids to be at least I want to be a motivator in life, chat, man. I do, man. When I have a kid, I want to be able to like, carry my kid around and be a father.
Teach you to play guitar. I don't know.
A lot of the things you said, like growing up, you and I probably relate
You
in the
know,
same way
chat.
that
You guys right now are typing, and 500 years time they might be watching our VOD. So say hello to your future kids. When they grow, they'll be like, "What's that? My dad that was typing in the chat." But let's be honest, chat. You guys ever gonna have kids?
our parents never really knew how to explain our situation to us. The ability to kind of relate to my kid in that way is something that I am kind of looking forward to.
I don't think I've had like a bad life or anything like that, but if I'm gonna focus on all the problems or the main problems that I've ever had is probably related to my height. So I just do not wish that like on my kid, you know what I'm saying? The whole like going to a school, the whole like trying to probably like get a date, the whole like I wanna be just like my friends, so I wanna like play this type of sport that I'm not allowed to. But like I said, this is how I see it right now and how I've seen it in the last 5 years. Maybe in the future, I don't know, I get like a partner and my mind changed. I don't know. This is just how I see it right now.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think with everything that you've gone through and whatnot, you paved such a great road for yourself and if you decide to have a child, I think you would be a great dad, because you went through all that stuff and like you faced it.
Your concerns are like completely legitimate because like there's also like the other medical fears for people like us as well.
Yeah, but that's my thing. Like right now, like I'm okay with myself. Like
Yeah.
right now, I actually see it as an advantage. I just don't wish what I went through like to anyone.
I don't think anybody's trying to change your mind because, man, be in your young 20s
Yeah.
and enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Live it
But
up.
also, there's an element where you never know what you're gonna get, no matter what. And
Unless
so
you adopt.
and
That's where you know.
That's fucked.
I think even that. I mean,
But
you
the
st-
gene
you
is
still
right
never,
there.
you still
Then
never
my
know.
grandchildren still have like the thing about to bring it. I was just trying to cut my life
Most
right
of these
here.
people are very good looking.
yeah.
Very good looking.
I appreciate when people offer to help. 3, 2,
Hold on. Let me think. I appreciate when people offer to help, but it depends on the circumstance. If I don't need help, do I appreciate them? It's like, I'll tell you the truth. Let's say this is a Counter-Strike sentence, right? So like when I'm playing Counter-Strike and my viewers are offering to help me rank up, I hate it. I hate the fact that they try and come on just to show off, to pretend that they are like amazing and get the spotlight. Nah, bitch. No. So I'd strongly disagree.
1, go.
The only 2 women came over to strongly agree. So I can attest that definitely I appreciate the help.
When you're short. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I can't reach like the top shelf and I need the person to come and help. Like, of course, what, you fucking want me to get a ladder and climb up?
Do a lot of things on a daily basis. Being this small is really challenging. Prime example, going to the grocery store. All the stuff that I want is always on the top shelf, of course. So, half the time if there's not somebody around, I have to actually do the climbing. It's like rock climbing all the way to the top to get what I want. But I love it when there's somebody on the aisle. I don't hesitate. I ask for help.
I had average height family members when I was a kid. Back then, we didn't really have an understanding of people with disabilities. And so it would be very much that thing of like, prove to me you can do it if I wasn't here. and that used to upset me so badly. I would be in a perilous position where I might break my back before I would ask for help. So if I'm in a position to be like ask for help, I always think that it ends up opening more conversations to people to show that you are confident to not be afraid to ask for what you need.
I try and get like things myself. You know,
He's a
I'll use the
climber.
cart.
Oh,
I climb. You climb?
I'll use the
climbing,
cart.
yeah.
I'll just like take the soda box, pile them up,
Grab
even if
another
I'm,
cart,
like, you know,
just
with
be
my
like,
wife
all
or
right, cool.
whatever. But like, it's one of those things where I try and do it myself.
I'm not trying to make fun of these guys. I'm being serious. Are these people allowed to go? I'm not legit. I'm not saying it because I feel bad for them, but are these like what's the disadvantages for them? Like, are they allowed to go on rides? Are they allowed to work at places? Like, what are the disadvantages? I'm just asking. Don't be like question mark. I'm asking. It's not being rude. Jesus, chat goes too far. I'm asking a question. I'm not even getting the answer. It's like legit question marks. I'm asking the question. Mum's life. They can't go on roller coasters. Then I feel bad for them. Hands down. I just feel bad for them. That's fucked up. Legit, I'm asking a question. Instant, bro. This guy's toxic. I'm asking a question.
First,
You should know, Slick. No, I can. But, you know, like, I mean, to be honest, they're not missing out on anything. Roller coasters are shit. I mean, it's fucking near-death experience, let's just say. Whoever likes fucking roller coasters anyway are fucking trash. No, not trash humans. Just, like, weird people. Like, I'm telling you, like, what? Get fucking stomach excitement? What? Look forward to fucking death?
but if I can't, I don't have an issue being like, yo, and just being like, I'm gonna need you to get that. And they're like, oh my gosh, can I get that for you? And they like freak out and they like feel like they just did the best duty of the day. And
Yeah, I'm with you on that because like I'm not trying to like be rude to those people that offer their help. It's just like I know you're trying to be helpful, but I need to know how to do this.
Wait, I have a question for you guys. So you guys climb.
Yes.
I climb too, but this is my only problem with that. When I see someone really hot or someone that like I don't know, like I find really hot, I can't.
Oh, you use the moment.
I can't do the climbing thing when there is someone really hot next to me. So what I do is like I just don't get the thing. I just don't get it.
Yeah, same.
You start a conversation with them. Why don't you ask them?
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Sometimes I feel embarrassed, like when I used to like see something at the top and I get angry. I'm like, I'm not gonna pick this up in front of people. Like, how embarrassing is this? Like, you see me jumping to fucking reach that shit? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Great in, man.
yeah, open
Right?
up.
It's like, I just give up. I'm like, oh, I
icebreaker,
get that next
for
time.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? I normally climb.
Yin and yang, you know?
I actually went out of my way and bought like a toy claw, like one of those grabby toy claws. Like to go to a grocery store, it's like, oh, I need to grab a bag of chips. It's like, okay, I cannot climb this. So I'm just gonna use this claw. Boom.
I like being little. 3, 2, 1, go.
It took me a long time to get as far as.
Finish your fucking task and prove them wrong that way, dickhead.
For me, chat, I'm gonna say it right now. For being small, chat. For being small, you are. I have a superpower. And look at me. I have a superpower. I have a graphics design brain. I have a mentality to think outside my brain. Like, that's what happens. Normal people have a shit brain, you know? But like, the opposite of normal people have extreme superpowers, bro. We think outside the brain. We think outside the box. We think we got powers, bro. I got some ability that is outstanding compared to yours. Like, I'm better than you guys in Counter-Strike. You know what I mean? Like, I can have faster aim reflex. I skipped school, but I knew there was a future seeking out for me. I saw yeah, I'm just talking shit.
You know, do I ever wish I was not a little person? No, I'm very confident in my skin and who I am. I don't know, I think that just came from like age and just acceptance. And I finally got to a point of accepting this is the situation, and now I love it.
I'm really happy in my skin.
Respect.
I have made such incredible friends, and I know beautiful people with dwarfism, and maybe I wouldn't know them if I didn't have dwarfism. The reason why I'm not on that line is because I surf, and I wish my arms were a little bit longer so I could paddle into bigger waves. Otherwise, I'm all good.
Obviously, there are going to be moments where it's like, oh, this would be a lot easier if I was average height. But like, it's just fun finding things about being a little person that like makes you enjoy it, because like average height people can't really say the same. It's like, because since the world is built for average height people, it's like, you know, everyone can do a lot of the same things.
We only live once, and this is our life, and this is what we were set to do. Live it the best you can, and like Kevin was saying, you know, like there's so many different discoveries you can find out about yourself.
Yeah, I somewhat agree, because when I was in my late teens, I went down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out dwarfism history itself. And it's so hard to find because the community has been completely like demolished through the media. When I looked back, I found that little people were worshipped in ancient Egypt. And that really woke me up. And when I kept continuing down that, I saw that they were given high power positions. And I started realizing it was a prevalent thing in other cultures. And people would come up to me and try to pat my head or kiss my face. And it really threw me off at first. And then I started realizing in other cultures that it was like a negative thing to not touch a little person.
And I agree with all you guys are saying, but I will be lying to myself, and I will be lying
Do
to
an
you
IQ
guys.
test and
if
let's see
somehow
how smart you are,
blue
idiot.
fairy tale just come, fairy just come here and give me the opportunity of just being normal, I would probably pick it. But I understand exactly all you guys are saying, and I identify a lot with all these experiences. So yeah, so that's my only thing. But hey, we're here and we're making the best out of it, and I'm so proud of all of you guys. I'm happy that I met you, and yeah, that's.
I'm happy I met me too.
And that is officially a wrap, you guys.
Awesome.
Good to see you.
Nice meeting you.
Hey.
Nice meeting you guys.
Why did you put the title Part 2 with Liquor?